One of the most daunting things that an artist can face is the white blank page. And some of the most common questions that I get are, what should I draw? What should I do when I don't know what to draw? And please, can you tell me what to draw? So if you're suffering from anything like this, let's fix it. Hey, this is Brooks with Character Design Forge. In this video, I'm going to provide you with 5 possible problems that you might be dealing with, and then the solutions to go along with each of them. The first problem might be that you're trying to do twice the amount of work all at once. So I've talked before about taking dictation from yourself. In other words, separating the time that you come up with the idea from the time that you actually execute on the idea. So instead of waiting to figure out what you'd like to draw until you're actually sitting down ready to draw, record some ideas ahead of time that you'd like to work on. So personally, I like to keep 3 different lists of things to draw. The first is things that I need to draw. So this includes things like client work, work for personal projects, and work for videos like these. The second list is of things that I would like to draw. So this is usually new ideas, right? New character concepts or original ideas that I want to work on. And then the third is things that I would love to draw fan art of if I got the time. Now, I'm not trying to brag here at all, but I have never personally had the problem of the white blank page or the blank page syndrome, only because I have these lists in place and I always have something to draw. If anything, I've got the opposite problem where there's too many things and not enough time. Now, if you're not sure what to put on your lists, then pay attention to the next few problems. The second problem might be that you're worried about expectations. You're worried about how good this work should be. You're thinking about how it will reflect on you and what other people will think. Will it be as good as the last thing that you drew? Will it be as good as the best thing you've ever drawn? Now, thinking like this is the best way to lock yourself up and get paralyzed by your own thoughts. Don't worry about how well you're going to perform, just start drawing. I made a video that I'll link below about loosening up your art and how that can help. One of the worst things about that blank page, and especially a crisp new sketchbook, is that you get worried about things being perfect and pristine. So the sooner you can break away from that, the better. Scribble, crumple up, make lines, have other people make lines on the page, anything to break away from the pristine desert, because creativity cannot thrive in that emptiness. A third problem also has to do with expectations, but in this case it's about drawing the right thing. Am I drawing what I should be? And this is especially the case if you've ever been told to avoid certain styles, or maybe someone told you that what you make isn't real art, or the kind of art that you like isn't real art. Now, I think there's absolutely a time to be drawing the right thing, especially in study and practice. Leaving your comfort zone is the best way to learn and grow. But if you never really get back to your comfort zone, it's really hard to get excited and actually start drawing. So think about the things that you like, the subject matter or style that you prefer, because if you're having a hard time getting started drawing, thinking about and drawing the things that you're excited about is a great way to do that. The fourth problem is that you don't have something to say. What does that mean? Well, I think that finding your artistic voice is one of the most interesting topics there is, and it's really all about digging deep and figuring out what thing you're trying to get out, what thing you're trying to express, what message, what story, what aesthetic. I made another video that I'll link below about drawing what I liked as a kid, because I think especially if you're older, going back to your younger self and thinking about what things are just sort of laden with nostalgia and pure and sincere, chances are those things never really left you. Now, just because I'm talking about artistic voice doesn't necessarily mean that it's a specific message that you're getting across. Maybe you're just journaling through comics and documenting your experiences that way. Or you're exploring a fictional world that you've created. Maybe you just want to evoke a certain emotion in people that see your art. If you're feeling a little wrung out creatively, you haven't been feeding your creativity lately, going out, experiencing life, spending time with friends and family, doing things that you love is a really great way to recharge your artistic voice. Now, related to not having something to say is our fifth problem, which is not having the words to say it. Basically, when you sit down to draw, you limit yourself because you don't know how to draw the thing you'd like to, whether it's humans or animals or cars or landscapes. So the solution here is to expand your visual vocabulary. So study things like the construction of 3D shapes, maybe even a little bit of perspective, human anatomy, things like that. Expand on the things that you can draw so that there's more things that you could draw. Plus, as an aside here, again, I think it's really valuable to do studies and practice. But sometimes when we're doing something that we're uncomfortable doing, it makes us start thinking about what we'd rather be doing. And maybe in there is the idea for the next thing that you want to draw. I'll link a playlist of videos below, some that I've already mentioned in this video, all meant to get you out of the rut and starting to think about the things that you'd like to be making. That's it for me today. I'm making new videos every week here on Character Design Forge. Subscribing on YouTube lets you know when new videos are made available. If you'd like to support me and this channel, you can go to patreon.com/bageldenizen and get things in return. For example, at the Novice Bard tier, you get a personalized video critique of your work from me, helping you to level up in your design, art, and storytelling skills. I also have a course called Learn Character Design at learncharacterdesign.com. I'm in the process of remaking that right now, but it's a great way to do those things like expand your visual vocabulary and improve your character design and storytelling skills. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at BagelDenizen, same username on all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun creating.